Good morning, PJ.
Good morning, guys.
So let's see. You've moved on to round 2 now, right?
Yeah, it's actually the finals is this weekend.
Oh, it is this weekend.
Yep.
So is that regional finals?
It's regional finals.
Okay.
Our region gets 2 bids, so it splits off in the 3A and 3B.
Okay.
So this is the 3A finals this weekend.
So your softball program has won the national championship before.
Yeah, 2013.
Okay, so these guys look pretty good.
Yeah, we're...
It's all coaching, though, isn't it?
Absolutely, always,
yes,
always.
That's right, yes.
He's a very passionate coach, by the way.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
Celebrating the win the other day.
Yeah, so what happened? You hobbled in
injured
today.
yourself?
What did you do?
Well, on the game-winning hit, I jumped up and went to turn to my dugout to celebrate and felt something pop, and I actually thought the third baseman from the other team threw a softball or a rock at me.
Wow.
I didn't know what happened, so I said to my coach staff, I was like, what'd she throw? And they're like, what are you talking about, Coach? And I was like, she threw something at me, and I realized, and I ended up tearing my calf muscle in half.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's awful getting
old, man. Getting old.
It's terrible. How'd you injure yourself? Well, I got out of bed, and something clicked. So, but you're like, obviously it's a little closer as you get into the regionals, but some of these other teams, you guys are killing them, like 25-1, and I mean the scores are incredible.
Yeah, it's a fine line between letting your kids play. It's college now. We're allowed to recruit our players, so some of it is, hey, your job is to stop us.
Yeah.
We try to respect the game at the end of the day, and once it gets to a certain point, we'll kind of leave early a little bit.
What's
on the
mercy rule in women's softball? Is it like 50 runs or something? I mean, what is it?
It's actually 8 runs after 5 innings.
Oh, okay. After
Until the
5
coach
innings.
splits his calf in half.
Yeah,
that's
right.
That's it.
That's the mercy rule.
Wow. So tell me about this team. These guys are very good.
Yep. We got a lot of talent, top to bottom. This is the deepest team I've ever had. We got kids from all over the country that can flat out play. We're starting to get an influx of kids from the West Coast. And, the biggest difference is those kids play all year long.
Yeah.
So that's been a huge help. We can come at you a lot of different ways. We got power. We've hit 50 home runs this year.
Wow.
We got speed. We got 3-4 slappers we could deploy in our lineup in case we got a pitcher that's shutting us down. We can play some small ball. And then on the defensive side, we can really catch it. And then in the circle, I got a couple studs that can really chuck it.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
so the series is going to be for the championship. Is it 2 out of 3?
Yep, best 2 out of 3 this
Best
weekend.
and it's all played double header, or is it a Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
It's
How does it
2
work?
Friday. If we split on Friday, then we have to go to the if necessary game on Saturday.
Okay.
So you win both on Friday, and you win the championship.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Okay.
turn around and we'll be boarding a bus on Monday and headed to Minnesota.
All right, and that would be the NJCAA finals. Is that right?
Yep.
I got that
That'll
right?
be the College World Series out
Which
there.
have you
College
been there
World
the
Series.
last 4 years? You won
Last
one.
7 years.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness!
Yeah, last 7 years in a row.
So this is old hat.
Yeah,
Little
it's but I'll tell you what, it never gets old, man.
Yeah,
Every team is new, especially being a 2-year school. We get such a great turnover, and every journey is different, man.
So you must have, a number of players on the team this year that went last year.
Yep. We have 8 sophomores, one of which is a transfer, but also played in the World Series last year.
Okay.
She was with Anadio and transferred into us.
Got it.
She wanted a better shot at winning it, I think.
Yeah.
And she's a huge help. So we got some experience. I think is going to pay off.
You want to go ahead and take this
go.
one? No, one of your star players, All-American, was Paul Buckley's daughter. I don't know if she'll want this admitted, but Delaney.
Yes,
Yeah.
Delaney Buckley. Yep. Paul's a piece of work, man. I love that guy.
That's putting it.
Did you ever have to say, Buck, sit down?
You're describing him in a way that can be described on the radio, and we appreciate that. By the way. Did you ever have to contain him?
Absolutely. I've seen all of his movies. His newest commercial with Suage, the cologne that just came out.
Suage. Yeah.
My favorite's still stick it in the can.
That hasn't made it to TV, the Suage, but it is one that has made the rounds. There's no doubt.
I'm shocked it
It's
hasn't
funny.
yet.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, listen. What we'd like to do in this, you have something else?
I just wanted to say, I just wanted to highlight. We mentioned Delaney, but you have a lot of local girls. You got girls from Frankfurt. I'm going to butcher names. Maria Denigro.
Yep.
You got girls from Oneida, Pulaski, Rome, St. Johnsville, Richfield Springs. I mean, really, Oneonta, all over. Really, central New York. There's some great ball players, so that's good.
Absolutely, definitely. And you know what? We really believe in what we do up here in the softball world in Central New York. It's great softball. It's just finding the best of the best, and blending them with all the kids that are coming from all over the country. And next year we have kids coming from Australia. We have a pitcher coming from Japan. Kid off the Australian junior national team is coming in.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's going to be
mixed
wild.
in with girls from Herkimer County and Oneida County and Madison County. That's cool.
It is. Though it's still tough here. I mean, what you're accomplishing, I think, is enormous because of our weather cycle and the way it's been. I mean, you can't get outside, it seems.
It's been really tough. It's been really tough this year. And our kids have been patient. We talk all the time about control the controllables and stay in the present, and they were fantastic. They were warriors.
Don't you think it's time the administration at Herkimer builds you a dome?
I was thinking the same thing. Man. I was thinking the same thing. I think it's time they got to start pulling on some ears.
I think you're going to have to. You're going to have to. All right, when this is all said and done, we're offering you a proposal.
Okay.
That when you're done, and you wouldn't want to do it now because you don't want to injure anybody or anything like that, but I'd love you to bring in a couple of your players and see if we can hit off them.
All right, sounds good. Definitely.
When this is all over,
Andrew, hit off
national,
them. Not hit on them.
Okay, yeah.
Hit off them.
Very
I'm
important.
glad you made that specification.
Once you win the national championship, let's see if I haven't swung a bat in a long time, so it should be pretty easy to get it past me.
I think the ball's going to be past me before it leaves my shoulder. Whoa!
Absolutely. Listen, I don't even get in the cage against my kids.
I'll bet.
Well, with that calf muscle, I don't blame
That's right.
you. So.
All right, Coach. Listen, so best of luck tomorrow, and let's end it tomorrow so you can plan for next week.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you.
All right, PJ Anadio, Herkimer County Community College, Herkimer College Softball.